All right, guys. Thank you guys for hopping on tonight. Today, we are just going to share with you basically how Andy and I were able to build this business as busy moms. And I know it can be very, very overwhelming to think of putting something else on your plate, but this is something that we've been able to do in one of the busiest times of, I think, both of our lives. And I hope that this gives you a little bit of clarity as to how we went about doing this. So I am going to go ahead and screen share really quick because we've got some slides. Okay, let me make sure that I'm going to actually see this. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start. I hope you guys are seeing this. So first off, my name is Shayna Howell. If you guys don't know who I am the founder of Team Goal Crushers, and I've been coaching for almost a year and a half now. I'm a wife and mom. I started coaching when my son was not even a year old yet, and he was not an easy kid. I'm not going to lie. He was a crazy kid. It was very hard to get anything done. I literally built this during nap time and the little bit of time that I could get when my husband got home and would kind of take Ryan duty for a little bit. I am a complete introvert. I still feel like I'm an introvert. I know I'm sitting here on this call talking to all of you, but I hide behind my computer quite a bit. I run most of my business on social media for that exact reason, and because it's easy. I don't have the time to throw parties and to go out and meet a bunch of people at the gym. There's a reason that I do at-home workouts, and a reason that I do everything from my computer is that it's easy. I can do it whatever time frame that I have during the day. I had a C-section, I had diastasis recti, I had quite a lot of problems after having my son. I was back in the hospital with mastitis. It was not fun. I was drowning in debt when I started coaching. It's something that has been a struggle for me to share, but something that I've tried to share more of is that I had to put this on a credit card when I first started and did not know how I was going to pay that off. So I kind of dove all in head first when I decided to become a coach. I'd been in challenge groups for 5 months before that and had lost all of my baby weight and was almost to my goal weight at the time of signing up as a coach, but I wasn't. I wasn't where I wanted to be. I still didn't feel super comfortable in my mom bod. So that's something that I was struggling with as well. But after 5 months of watching other people in challenge groups, I was just kind of pushed into doing this. I felt like I needed to do this, that it was something I had to give a shot, because why not? Why not? If I was going to be able to stay home with my son, which is the whole reason that I got into this in the first place, was that I didn't want to go back to work. And if I was going to be able to stay home with my son, to me, that was worth giving it a shot. So yeah, now I am a full-time Beachbody coach, and I absolutely love it. And I'm able to still work this around nap times. I have set business hours, which I try very, very hard to stand by. And I work when my son is napping, and I wake up a little bit earlier to get it done. And when my husband comes home, he gives me an hour if I need it, so that I can just get some things done. But that's how I've ran this business for me as a busy mom. And now Andy's going to tell you a little bit about what she does as well.
Hey guys, thanks for hopping on the call tonight. It's nice to see all of you. My name's Andy Worsham. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the founder of Team Faithfully Fit. I've been a coach for almost 2 years now, technically, but really working the business, if you will, for about a year and a half. I was a total skeptic of this whole company, and that's why it took me so long to really dive in. I was getting great results with the products, and so I was naturally sharing with my friends and family, but I wasn't quite ready to dive into the business side. And I have a job. I'm a nurse. So in my mind, I was way too busy. I have a job. I had 2 kids at the time, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. I was trying to work on myself first and foremost in terms of my health and fitness. And so starting a business was like, no, thank you. But naturally, a lot of people kept asking me what I was doing to lose so much weight. And so I started sharing all about what I was doing. And my coach kept saying, why are you giving me all these customers? Why don't you start coaching yourself? And so finally, I decided to take the plunge and really go for it. And I already had a lot on my plate. Like I said, I was working 2 nights a week at the time. I had a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, super busy boys. And I also teach natural childbirth classes 1 night a week. So to say I had a full plate is an understatement. But I decided that this was worth it. I didn't see the financial gain or the financial opportunity that was there right away, to be honest. I just kind of thought, you know what, I'm really enjoying this. It doesn't feel like work for me. It's something that I really like. So I just kind of went for it. And I remember the first time I made like a $30 paycheck thinking, oh my goodness, $30, that can fill up half a tank of gas, right? Half a tank. And it was worth it to me to keep going. And so little by little, the income kept growing. And that's when I kind of started to see the full potential of the earning potential in this company. So I really decided to go for it. And with that and my busy schedule, I had to make time. So I decided that I would work in the morning. Just as my boys were getting up, I would do about 30 minutes as I was getting their breakfast and things. I would hop on my phone because I run my business about 90% from my phone, and I would do a few things. And then whatever I couldn't get done between that time and nap time, I would do in the evenings after they would go to bed. So especially in the beginning, I was literally working this business about an hour a day. And because of my busy schedule with my boys, that was broken up to 2 to 3 times during the day where I would fit in that full hour. But what I realized was not only was that doable, but it was enjoyable work for me. I looked forward to it. It wasn't like, oh shoot, the boys just went to bed and now I have to work. It was like, yay, I get to, pour into these people who are looking for enthusiasm and encouragement in their own struggles with health and fitness. And I loved that. In my own personal journey, I did lose 30 pounds with Beachbody programs prior to having my third baby, which I just had a couple months ago. And my income grew so much in the first year that I actually replaced my nursing income that I had created, which it was a huge milestone for me in my business. And like I said, something that I didn't really think was possible. And just by me sharing and being consistent over and over and working about an hour a day in my busy schedule, I was able to do that. So I'm going to shoot it back over to Shayna so she can share a little bit more with you guys.
All right, so we're just going to go over some of our slides as quickly as possible because I don't want to take up too much of your time. Like I said, we're all busy moms, so we know that we don't have a lot of time. But I just wanted to share first off, who is Beachbody? I think we are all pretty familiar with it. I hope some of you have come to us from challenge groups, so you've at least been a part of a challenge group before. You've tried Shakeology. If not, obviously we are the people who do Shakeology. And we have all of these programs that are listed here. We've got more coming out. The great thing about Beachbody is that there is always something new happening. There is never going to be a lull where you're like, okay, I have to keep selling 21-day fix or whatever, keep helping people with Shakeology. There's always something else that you can offer, and there's something for literally everybody that you can think of. And that for me was really helpful because I didn't have a huge warm market who was willing to support me when I jumped into this business. So for me, it was all about reaching new people and being able to help new people. And because Beachbody puts out so many programs like this, it's something that has been very easy for me to do. So here is our next slide. Andy wants to go over that one.
Yep, so let's dive right into how is this opportunity different from other companies that maybe you've heard of before. There's quite a few things that set Beachbody apart, in my opinion, from other companies. Like I said, part of my skepticism was being approached about other companies like this that you could jump into as a stay-at-home mom or a working mom to try to create an income from home. But there's certain things in Beachbody that I think just make it a company that's above and beyond any other company I've ever heard of. And the best part about it, in my opinion, is it's not multi-level marketing. It's more of this idea of multi-level helping people. So the only way that you're actually going to create an income is by helping people. It's not about just signing up a bunch of people. It's about truly helping them, whether you're helping them with their personal fitness goals, whether you're helping them with their financial goals in terms of helping them build their own business. Team Beachbody gives you their paying customers and the commission on their future orders at certain points in your business, which is incredible. What they're saying to you is people who buy from the infomercials who don't have a coach, they're teaming those people up with coaches so that they get all the benefits that we can provide as a coach. When you order something off the TV, you don't get that one-on-one personal connection with somebody to help encourage you through it and make sure that you do the program like it was designed. And that's what we're here to do as coaches. So that's a bonus as well. They also handle all the orders, all the shipping, customer service. You don't have to collect anybody's credit card information or worry about anything like that. They take care of all of that for you. They also, it's advertised for you, if you think about it, with the free customers that you'll receive from Beachbody. Think about how many times maybe you've seen an infomercial of Insanity or T25 or Size. I've seen that infomercial a lot lately. So they're doing a lot of the advertising for you about what the product is, which is awesome. You don't have to host any parties. Beachbody gives you a personalized website and helps maintain that website for you. So you don't have to worry about starting up anything like that on your own. And there are programs that are available in Spanish and in Canada as well, which is awesome. And another really cool thing that Beachbody does is the military discount. So if you're a military person or military spouse, you can actually sign up for free and there's no monthly charge for you, which I think is a huge bonus and perfect for you guys who serve our country.
All right, so who can be a coach? And literally anybody. I'm not gonna lie, no matter who you are, you can be a coach. I remember going to Summit, which is the big Beachbody conference that they hold every year. And I was there last year in Nashville, and they had this giant group workout in the middle of the street in Nashville with like literally thousands of people out there working out. And you saw people who were super, super pregnant about to have their baby right there on the street. You saw people who were really, really in shape and fit. You saw people who were older. You saw people who were probably grandparents out there rocking it. You saw people who were really young, people who are married, people who aren't married. Literally everybody of every fitness level can be a coach. You don't have to be an expert at this. You don't have to be at your peak weight in order to do this. I definitely wasn't when I started. You don't have to know a lot of people. For me, my network was 200 people who could care less about what I was doing as a coach when I first started. You don't have to have this giant network. It's all about reaching new people and being willing to share who you are and share what it is that you do and help people along the way. As busy moms, one of the ways that I have been able to do this as a coach is reaching out in different moms groups. I was new to Arizona when I started to coach, so I did not know anybody here. I did not have a network, like even a live network around me. So that has really helped me to branch out here in Arizona. But most of my coaches, most of the people on my team are people that I've met online and have strictly built relationships with online and have never actually even met in person. So you don't have to have a ton of people around you in order to be successful at this. You can be a full-time mom or you can be a full-time worker or a part-time worker. It doesn't matter what it is that you do during the day, as long as you're willing to make this work and make a little bit of time for this. An hour a day, literally, when you first start, is all you need for this. So as long as you can work that in, maybe 20 minutes here and 20 minutes there, maybe during your lunch break you do something if you're a working mom, or if you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe you do it during nap time. And if there isn't a nap time, maybe you stay up just 20 minutes later and you get that power hour in. But anybody can be a health and fitness coach. Anybody can do this and be really successful at it.
All right, so let's get down to it. What do we actually do as coaches? The biggest thing we do is we help other people get healthy, right? So we do that through our challenge groups that, like Shayna said, I hope most of you or all of you are already a part of. That's our job. It's to help you get results. So just like I mentioned, somebody buys something off of an infomercial. They don't have somebody behind the scenes pushing them, encouraging them to press play every day. That's what we do. We also provide meal plans and shopping lists to make things easier for our challengers. And that will be part of your job as a coach. We share our journey with everybody around us. Sharing your journey is key. in this, because like I said, the advertising is done for you in terms of the products. A lot of people have already heard of Beachbody products, even if they've never heard of Beachbody. They've heard of Insanity, they've heard of P90X, they've heard of the 21-day fix perhaps. It's your job to share about Shakeology, because I've realized a lot of people have never heard of that. And it's your job to share you, your brand, who you are, where you are on your journey, whether you're just starting today, you decided to jump on this call and you're going to sign up to be a coach today, and your journey starts now. So you just start sharing now. Or maybe you're like me, where you've been in multiple challenge groups and you've had your coach encouraging you to be a coach yourself, and now you're ready to start. Well, you start sharing your journey and you have stuff to go back on and share what's happened to you so far in terms of your health and fitness, which is awesome. It's your job to hold everybody accountable in the challenge groups. And like I said, make sure they press play every day and make sure that their nutrition's on point, and encourage them in times when days aren't perfect. In terms of sharing your journey in your challenge groups, you're not going to share every single day that you worked out and your nutrition was perfect every single day. People want to see real people, and they want to be encouraged by real people. So your job as a coach is not to be perfect. Your job as a coach is to set a good example. But if you have a day where you went out and had a glass of wine with your husband, or you host a call and have a glass of wine, share about it. That's okay, because that's who we are. We are not perfect people. We're coaches trying to make everybody feel good about themselves. Keep yourself accountable. This one hits home so much to me. Having my third baby, I would not be doing a program like Insanity Max 30 right now with a 2-month-old if it wasn't for the fact that I'm a coach. And I have people watching me. I have people who have been following my journey, who are in my challenge groups, who I'm encouraging every day to stay on top of their health and fitness. I'm encouraging other moms who just had babies to make sure their diet is on point, and to make sure they're eating enough calories to feed their babies, but also the right kind of calories. So I need to be doing the same thing to set that example. And I just know myself enough to know how much I love food. I'm not going to lie that if I wasn't a coach right now, I would not have already lost 15 pounds of the weight that I want to lose after this third baby. So that is a huge motivation. And I hope this speaks to you if you're like me, who has maybe struggled before. As a coach, you will get results 100 times more than just a challenger, because you will have that pressure, if you will, but it's a good pressure. It fires you up. It makes you want to press play even more. It's like an added element for you to be a leader, and it will drive your business, not to mention that, right? You get paid for helping people. It's the most rewarding job. So I'm a nurse. I'm a labor and delivery nurse. I love delivering babies. I love babies. I'm a baby freak. I teach about babies. I deliver them. And that's a very gratifying, rewarding job. But this is something entirely different. And I hate to say it, but I almost love it more. I can't believe I just said that out loud, but it's true, because you're helping people get healthy, which is one of the most important things in life, your health. We want you to thrive. And every single challenger, every single person I meet, I'm always thinking, how can I help that person? There's nothing better than that in the world. And to get paid to do that, and the better I am at helping somebody reach their goals, the better I am at helping somebody reach their financial goals and build their business, the more I get paid. That's pretty sweet. I do say so myself.
All right, so how do you do it? You're a busy mom. You don't know how you can even juggle what you've already got on your plate. How do you add this in and be successful at it? Well, first off, I want you to know you're not alone in this, ever. We have an absolutely amazing team. Andy and I have been working together since I started coaching, and we pretty much work hand in hand with everything. We are what we call success partners. So you can pair up with a different person to be a success partner with, and you can run groups with them. But you are never, ever alone in this. We are here to mentor you and help you, and the team is here to mentor and help you. We do team-wide trainings, so we have new coach boot camps that kick off every single month so that you can get plugged into what it is that you need to do as a new coach. Part of those trainings is teaching you how to work this into your life, because that's what it's about. We don't want Beachbody to be your life. We want Beachbody to give you a life. And that is such a crucial part of this, because you can get bombarded with this and a little bit overwhelmed, but it doesn't have to be that way. We do Getting Started Right email. So as soon as you sign up as a coach, you will get a Getting Started Right email from your sponsor coach. and they'll give you some instructions, some things to do, some first hints and tips as to what you need to do to be successful at this. And then you'll get to set up a call with your coach where they'll kind of just talk to you, see where you're at with everything, and help you set goals for what you want out of this and for how much time you have out of this. And they can help you with the time management part of it as well on that call. We have the team Facebook pages. So you will be added to the team page, and there are a few different team pages that you'll be added to. Like I said, we've got an absolutely amazing upline of coaches who are all super supportive and who have just these giant teams of men and women who want to help each other. It is all about lifting each other up. We're not in a competition with each other. It's all about helping each other out. As well, we run challenge groups together. So you don't have to think when you join this that, oh my God, I'm going to have to run a challenge group, and how am I going to come up with all that material, and how am I going to have time to post every day? Well, there's tons of different ways to do it. But as a team, we generally run them together. So you'll pair up with at least one or two other coaches. We have templates for you so that you'll know exactly what you need to post and what day. You can obviously tweak this and do it on your own, but just to make it easier, you don't have to reinvent the wheel as a coach. There are plenty of things that you can pull from so that right away you can get started with this and not feel overwhelmed by it. As well, we have what we call the 3 vital behaviors, and it's just the 3 things as a coach you will do every day. And to be honest, to me, this helps me be a better mom. It helps me manage my time better and to be more present in my everyday and to run a successful business at the same time. And those 3 vital behaviors are being proof the product works. That's the number 1. And that means that you're doing your workouts, and it means you're drinking Shakeology daily. First off, the workouts, you're doing them at home. You're doing them at your own time. You can do them in your pajamas, which I've done numerous times. So easy, right there, you are saving time. You're not having to get ready. You're not having to go to the gym. You literally have it in your own home to do whenever you have time. And Shakeology, simple. It takes like 5 minutes to make an entire meal, which right there cuts time off of your day of things that you've got to do. As well, I like to say my son, he's 2, he drinks Shakeology every day. So for lunch, every single day, I got my Shakeology, he has his Shakeology. And that is like no thought into what we're having for lunch every day. So it totally makes my life easier every day, and it's really healthy for us. The second vital behavior is inviting. So every day, like Andy said before, you want to be inviting people to this every day. You want to be sharing with everybody around you what it is that you're doing. And that can be as simple as posting on Facebook, like, hey, I got my workout done today. And yeah, you know, I didn't really want to, and I was struggling with it, but I did it anyway. My son went down for a nap, and I got my workout done. Like she said, you don't have to be perfect as a coach, but it's just about sharing you, sharing your story, and that in itself will help you to invite more people to this opportunity. And then the third thing, and this is the thing that I'm not going to lie, I overlooked a little bit when I first started, and it is, to me, probably one of the most important things you can do is personal development. And I know that that can seem overwhelming, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to sit down and read a book. Like, hello, busy mom, I can't read a book. There are so many different ways that you can get this in. You can listen to trainings. We have all kinds of trainings that you can listen to on your phone. You can also do Audible books, which is something that I have just dove into, and I absolutely love it because I listen to it when I'm in the car driving. I listen to it when I'm getting ready. I listen to it when I'm taking a shower. I listen to it when I'm cooking dinner. So there's all different ways that you can work this business into your life so that you're still able to be present with those around you, but you can also make this a successful business for you.
All right, what is this wonderful Shakeology that we keep talking about? I hope that you're all already drinking it, but if you're not, or you just want to hear more about why it's so amazing, let me tell you about it. It has over 70 healthy ingredients in it, including superfoods, probiotics, prebiotics, and things that you're not going to be able to get in your diet every single day without spending a fortune at the grocery store. And there's even ingredients in it that you won't even be able to get at the best health food stores anyways, because they're ingredients from all over the world. So the amount of dense nutrition in these shakes is above and beyond any other shake that I've ever tried, researched, or anything. And just as skeptical as I was of the business, I was super skeptical of Shakeology also. I like to chew my food, first of all. Like I said, I'm a food person, and I didn't like the idea of spending money on a shake. I had done it before and nothing seemed to work. And what I realized is Shakeology is not a weight loss shake, and it's not a protein drink. It is a full meal that's packed with a punch with healthy nutrition. And once I drank it for a month, I was hooked because I felt all the wonderful effects from it. My energy was better. My cravings for sugar and sweets was way lower than ever. And I just felt amazing. At the time, like I said, when I started, I had a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I was working at night. And my mom would always comment how sluggish I seemed all the time, especially after my shifts, from all the lack of sleep. But once I started drinking Shakeology, it was my boost. I mean, right after my shift, I would drink one, and it would give me that boost of energy I needed to get through the rest of my day with my kids. Another thing that sets it apart from other shakes is that it doesn't have any chemicals or fillers or artificial flavors or refined sugar. There's only natural occurring sugar in it. So it's 100% natural. Like I mentioned, it's a full meal. It's not a protein shake. It's not meant to be a protein shake, and it's not meant to be a weight loss shake either. Will it help you lose weight? Yes, most definitely. And that's for a few reasons. It has digestive enzymes in it that will help keep your body running the way that it's supposed to efficiently. So that'll help you drop weight. And also you're replacing one meal a day, which maybe that meal that you're replacing would have been high calorie, full of fat and things that aren't good for your body. So that's how it's going to help you to lose weight. The biggest thing that we can offer as a coach is a challenge pack, and that's Shakeology with fitness program of each Challenger's Choice and the support from us as a coach. That in itself is dynamite right there, because we are giving them the 3 things. Hopefully we gave each of you those 3 things too, to really get results that you're promised from all these infomercials we watch. A lot of times you watch these infomercials and you think that's, of course that person got results. They're on the infomercial. Well, those people on those infomercials are coaches. They're real people that put these programs to the test with Shakeology and with the fitness programs and with the support of their coach, and proved that these products work. And I just can't say enough about it. Not to mention, as a coach, you get a discount on Shakeology. It is worth every penny, even at full price. As we know, it's about $4 a shake. Think about it as buying in bulk, like you're going to Costco. You're going to buy your Shakeology once a month, but you're buying 30 meals all at once. So it may sound like a lot, but when you break it down, it's cheaper than Starbucks and worth every penny, in my opinion.
All right, so this is the part that I like to do, because for me, like I said before, I was broke as a joke when I started this, and it was difficult, and we were struggling, and we were drowning a little bit. And this hit home to me when I thought about coaching. Like, what would you do with an extra $100 a week? You could maybe go to the movies. You could maybe go to dinner. You could pay for daycare. You could pay for groceries, or like Andy said earlier, like, hey, her first $30 paycheck, she thought, oh my God, like I can pay for half a tank of gas, which I know gas is expensive, but still, that's huge. With an extra $500 a week, maybe you could pay off some of that debt you have. I know that was my main focus. As soon as I started making more money, I was like, all right, time to start paying off this debt. This is awesome. You might be able to work from home, like Andy's been able to replace her income. You might be able to get a new car, go on vacation, or maybe save money, which I know is just a foreign concept to many of us. It definitely was for me. Or with an extra $1,000 a week, you might be able to give back. You might be able to buy your dream home, or at least pay off the home you're in. College tuition, that was a huge thing for me, is thinking I took out tons and tons of student loans, which is just another debt that I have, in order for me to go to college, and to be able to have that for Ryan when he gets older, to provide that for him is huge for me. And you might be able to have more family time, whether that means you're able to go on vacations, or whether that means you're able to hire some help so that maybe you don't have to do your yard work. Maybe you don't have to clean the house anymore. You can spend that time that you used to spend doing yard work and cleaning your house with your family instead, which is huge. That's something that I've recently started looking into, which has been a huge blessing for me and my family.
And not only that, but you may look at this as like, oh my gosh, this could be super time consuming, and I'm really busy. But reflecting on that slide, I mean, that family time is so precious to me. And let me tell you, I'm getting way more of it as a coach, even though at this point in my business, I'll be honest, I'm working a little bit more than an hour a day when I average it all out in the week. But I wouldn't trade that for anything, because the time that I get with my family is quality time in the moment. I'm there. I'm not working around my kids. And on the flip side of that, I'm not going back to work. So I'll take that any day of the week. So that time that I used to have to leave in the evenings to go to the hospital when all the kids are playing outside in the cul-de-sac and I'm waving goodbye, wanting to cry on my way to work, it feels so amazing that I get to choose if I want to do that or not anymore, or if I want to be present with my family right now. Yeah, it's been busy starting up this business, but an hour a day is so worth the reward. And the payoff is just huge. So let's talk about how do we earn that money that we keep talking about. The easiest and most basic start off with it is the 25% commission that you make off of all sales. So the day you sign up as a coach, if you sell anything, you get that 25% commission from anything you sell. Where you really start to see your income grow is by growing a team. And like I said, I always like to mention, it's not a numbers game. So it's not like you just sign up with 50 people and all of a sudden you're going to be in the Millionaires Club. Just like you need to help people with their health and fitness, you need to help them find success in the business as well in order for you to be successful. But with that, the team cycle bonuses are incredible, and you will over time see that the team cycle bonuses make up a much larger portion of your paycheck than the commission. The commission's nice and it's wonderful and we all love it. And that $30 of that first paycheck I made was from commission. But now I'd say about 80 to 90% of my paychecks are these team cycle bonuses. That's where your residual income will come in. And that's where the exciting stuff happens, because now not only are you helping people get fit and healthy, you're also helping them grow their life by design. Maybe you're helping them to pay off their car or pay off student loans or hire that gardener that they've always wanted to do their yard work so their husband doesn't have to do it, or whatever it is. Or be able to go out on a date with your husband. Maybe you guys are so busy and strapped for cash that it's difficult to even go out. This could provide all of those things and so much more. The other thing that's so exciting is quarterly bonuses. So at certain ranks, and we won't get all into that tonight, but you do have the opportunity to earn quarterly bonuses that grow, obviously, the higher up you get in the company, which is just exciting and something to kind of push you and motivate you. The freedom that this can give you is like nothing else. I just can't say enough wonderful things about it. And with how busy I was when I started this, and with how many things I had up against me when I looked at actually starting a business like this, just going for it was worth every minute I've spent on it, all the blood, sweat, and tears, if you will. I would do it all over again. And working an hour a day to completely replace my nursing income in 1 year, I would take that any day of the week. Oh, not to mention, all you have to do to get yours free, by the way, if you want your Shakeology free, if that's step one for you, if you just refer 3 people, boom, your Shakeology is paid for with the commission that you'll earn from that. So that's an awesome program that we have set up.
Yeah, and the other thing that is absolutely awesome about Beachbody is that they are all about recognition. They're all about making their coaches feel awesome for helping people, because honestly, that is how everybody in Beachbody makes money, is by helping people. And if we're helping people, they're making money. And if you're helping people, so on and so forth. The more people that we can reach with this, the more people we can help get honestly healthy. That's it. We just want to get people healthy, whether that's with their fitness or their nutrition or financially. If we help people to get healthy, that's how everybody makes money. So they're all about giving back to their coaches, which I think is huge. Like we said, we get a 25% commission on everything. We also get a 25% discount on everything. No matter what it is Beachbody sells, whether that's Shakeology, a workout program, apparel, anything, we get 25% off. As well, when you hit Success Club, and we won't go into that, but most basically what Success Club is, help 3 people. If you help 3 people a month, you're going to hit Success Club. You're going to cover your own costs. And if you do that, you also get prizes from Beachbody as like an extra perk. You get free leads like we talked about before. So you get free customers from Beachbody. There are customers who come in through infomercials or call in or go through their website. They give those to their coaches. There's Success Club trips, things like Summit that you can go to, lots of different trips that you can be invited to, which is really, really awesome. If you hit Success Club your first 3 months as a coach, so if your first 3 months you help 3 people every month, you get to go to Summit for free. They'll pay for your ticket, which is awesome. I went to Summit last year with Andy, and I think both of us would say it was an absolutely amazing experience. Not only did we get a lot of training and get to learn from some of the top coaches and some of the people from corporate, but we got to hang out with other coaches, which I can't even begin to explain how motivating and inspiring that is. To be surrounded by people who are just positive, who want to get healthy, who are from all walks of life, and are all there to learn and to be friends and help each other. It sounds a little kumbaya, I know, but it's so true. It's just an amazing experience. There's also leadership retreats. So as our team grows, we're able to hold leadership retreats from our leaders. I just got back from one that was in Tahoe with Team Hard Hitters, which is one of our upline teams. And it was basically a weekend where we got to train together, but more importantly, where we got to do some team bonding and do some fun stuff together, really get to know each other and brainstorm on ways that we can help people even more than we already are. So those are just kind of some of the perks. I would say probably the biggest perk to me is this community of people that we've built. As a busy mom, sometimes it can be hard to get out of the house and meet people. You might be working so much, or you might be so swamped down with your kids at home that you kind of feel like a hermit sometimes. I don't know if you feel that way. I definitely felt that way. I felt like I was a homebody. Like I wasn't able to meet anybody. I didn't have any friends here. I felt a little lonely as a mom. And this has given me a way to make friends with people who are very like-minded as me, who are into health, who are into fitness, but who are also into some of the other things I'm into, who like to drink a glass of wine with dinner every night and watch Scandal, and who really genuinely just want to help each other and be there for one another. So that to me is probably the biggest perk, is just having that community of people to bounce ideas off of and help figure out, like, okay, I'm having a really rough day and my kid didn't nap and I feel like I can't get anything done today. And to have somebody to talk to about that who can help you figure out ways to manage that time better is just absolutely amazing.
All right, so how are we going to get you started? First of all, the most basic way is a $40 sign-up fee. Or what would be even better is if you sign up with a challenge pack, which, like I mentioned, is a fitness program of your choice with Shakeology, then that fee is waived. So the only cost up front is the cost of the challenge pack, which ranges from about $140 to about $180-ish, depending on what you pick. If you're really serious about kicking this off, we also have this thing called the Showcase Challenge Pack, which gives you everything you can see on the screen right now. You get PiYo, 21 Day Fix, Insanity Max 30, which are 3 of our best programs, all kind of targeting different things and different styles of workouts, which is awesome. That would give you a lot of tools in your toolkit to really talk about the programs for people. You also get a Shakeology sampler, which comes with all of the flavors except for our brand new Cafe Latte. Shakeology bags and some brochures and things that you can share with people, and a shaker cup, of course, with the 21 Day Fix. That's a pretty awesome tool for you to use if you want to go that route. Most people sign up with the basic challenge pack, and that'll give you everything you need to get started in terms of your health and fitness to share your journey. Maybe you've already purchased the challenge pack and now you're looking at the coaching opportunity. You can still get that $40 fee waived once you sign up with your sponsor coach, whether it was myself or Shayna or whoever invited you to this call. Once they see that your enrollment is submitted, they can submit a form on your behalf to get that fee waived. What I would recommend, if you already purchased a challenge pack, is purchase another one and get another program for yourself. That's what I would do personally. That you already have 2 to work from and to talk about. So that's another option, and then it would weigh that $40. So basically, each month we have at least one program on sale for $140. So that's a pretty cheap bargain to get an entire program and a bag of Shakeology, and then you're well on your way to coach. But it's up to you how you want to get signed up, and your sponsor coach can help you do that. So don't be shy in asking questions. Since one of the vital behaviors is being a product of the product, that is why this is the way to sign up in the first place. Another thing I love about Beachbody is you don't have to stockpile a bunch of products, or you don't have to have a closet full of Shakeology. Yes, is it important for you to drink Shakeology every day? It is, because again, you want to be a product of the product. But you don't have to buy every single program and know everything about every single program. You pick what works for you, and that's what you talk about. That's what you share. And there's so many tools in that we can help you with as your upline coaches, and they're in the back office, to help you get to know all of the programs so that you can help your challengers in whatever goals they're looking for.
All right. And one thing that I did want to mention with that too, I have gone a little bit into my story here about how I was pretty broke when I started this, and buying that challenge pack was a huge stretch for me. And the way that I looked at this, especially as a busy mom, was I am going to give this a shot. I'm going to buy a challenge pack and I'm going to give it 3 months. That's what I told myself. And in those 3 months, I was going to drink Shakeology every day, which was going to be a quick, easy meal. So something very simple for me to do. And to me, in my head, this is what I thought. Worst case scenario, in 3 months, nothing pans out and I quit. It doesn't cost anything to quit. You can just send them an email and say, okay, I'm done. I don't want to coach anymore, and you're done. You don't have to pay any fees or anything. And what you have paid into it is all for your health. It's all for you to be drinking your Shakeology. So you're not paying anything that you're stockpiling or that you're sitting in your garage like, okay, if I quit though, I'm still gonna have to sell all this. No, what you have paid into is your health. You've paid into your meals every day. And that's kind of the way that I looked into it, is it's kind of a win-win, or there's no way I could have lost from this situation. Even if I decided not to coach anymore, I still got healthier. And that's kind of the way that I would want all of you to look at this, is there really isn't a lose to the situation. You're not paying for anything other than what it is that you would use if you were a customer, except for the fact that now you can make a little bit of extra money from this. So what do you really want out of life? And this is something that I had to ask myself when I looked into being a coach, because for me, it was either be a coach or go back to work. And I could either be a coach and spend 1 hour, maybe 2 hours a day coaching, or I could go back to work and work 8, 9 hours a day and commute and have to put my kid in daycare. So for me, it was kind of an easy answer. What I wanted in life was to be my own boss. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to make my own schedule, and I wanted to spend more time with family. Maybe you just want to lose weight and feel awesome. Maybe you just want to pay off your debt, which is another goal of mine. Or you want to just have some other way to hold yourself accountable because nothing else has worked for you yet. Maybe you want to be part of something more meaningful. You want to help other people. This is what we do as coaches. Literally every single thing that you could want out of life, you can do by being a coach. The only thing you need to do is be willing to take that leap of faith, be willing to spend that time and money on yourself and your health, and you can do absolutely any of these things if you put your mind to it. We are here to help you. We're here to goal set with you and figure out what it is that you do want out of life so that we can help you to set those goals. And not only that, we can give you the tools that you need in order to get there. As busy moms, both of us, I know Andy is much busier than me with 3 kids. I've only got the 1. But I mean, with both of us being busy moms, and a lot of the women on our team are busy moms. We've got people who are working full-time jobs. We have some people who are working 2 jobs. And they're still making time for this, making time for themselves, and making time for it to work. You have so many different resources to pull from to figure out how you can get what you really want out of life by taking on this opportunity, and how to basically manage this into your time so that you can make the most of it.
I know what it feels like to be pulled in a million different directions, especially as a mom of 3 now, and a working mom. And I must say that one thing that we can help you with is figuring that out in your daily schedule, like Shayna mentioned. We have a lot of ideas on what that might look for you based on the coaches that we already have on our team and how they work things. We have things from ways to track your business, and all the trainings already set up for you, and day-to-day checklist on what you should be doing. So when you sit down to work for that hour, whether it's in 20-minute increments or 1 hour at a time, you are efficient and you are moving your business forward every single day. Our goal is to make you successful. And if we can do it with everything we've got on our plates, I know that we can help you do the same thing. So we're really excited that you guys were on this call for us and with us, and just thank you for your time, and I hope you guys have a great night. I don't know if Shane has wants to open it up for questions real quick.
No, I think we're good. I think if anybody has any questions, go ahead and post it. I'm going to post this recording so that you have it. You can watch it again. You can go over some of it. Feel free to share this with any of your friends too. If you think this opportunity would be awesome for them as well, we're more than welcome to share this with them and to help them get started once you sign up to coach. But just make sure that you go over the information, you understand it, and if you have questions, let us know. That's what we're here for. That's the purpose of this group, and we really hope to have you joining our team soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.